What's up, guys? It's Dana Live Saying 3 here, and welcome back to another mod showcase. Yeah, it's been a while since I did one of these. Wait, I'm in creative. Aw, crap. And today, it's gonna be, let's just say, a rather special episode of, my mod showcase series. So, first of all, this is my third time reviewing this mod because, it keeps on updating so many times. And second of all, the reason why it's so special, it's because judging from the video title and thumbnail, this mod is, I'm gonna be reviewing the Orespawn mod once again. That's right, guys. I reviewed this mod twice in the past when it was still a block launcher mod, and, that was pretty cool. It added in tons of cool items and, mobs and whatnot. But it wasn't exactly, good. The mobs, they were okay when it comes to accuracy. They weren't accurate, nor they were strong, because, back in the day, block launcher was kind of bleh. It wasn't as impressive as today's add-ons. But today, though, I'm going to be reviewing the Orespawn add-on, which you could download right now for your modern version of Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and it's absolutely friggin' awesome. I'll put a download link in the comments below, because y'all have been begging me lately to put the download links to the mods that I review. And also, wait, what was I going to say? This mod is still a work in progress. Yes, it is not totally finished, so this is the version 0.7 beta, so it's not totally finished yet. So yeah, this add-on adds in all the weapons, items, dimensions, and blocks, but it doesn't add in all the mobs and bosses. So yeah, what I'm gonna do for today, for showcase reasons, I'm gonna be reviewing multiple, Orespawn mods that have been created over these past few years in the add-on community, just to show y'all what's supposed to be in the Orespawn mod, all the mobs and stuff. But yeah, sadly, and if you guys been wondering, these two other Orespawn mods that I'm going to be reviewing along with this one, you can't download them anymore because, first of all, one of them you can only get on Minecraft Chinese and it's not free, and the other one has been removed from MCPEDL months ago, so you can't download these two. But this beta one, which adds in all the weapons, blocks, dimensions, most of the mobs and bosses, you can download right now. I'll put the link in the comments below. You guys could download it, and yeah, you'll get 95% of the items you will see in this mod showcase. Well, the mobs though. The mobs is the only problem. I just wanted to review this mod right now because, like I said before, this channel is gonna be, inactive very soon, and by the time that happens, this mod will be finished. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna be reviewing the beta version of this add-on, and as soon as it updates to its full potential, I'll put the download link to that down below, and hopefully I'll be able to make a survival series or enter some of these mobs into my mob battle series, and yeah, so you guys could see, what's supposed to be in this mod sometime. So yeah, with all that said, let's go ahead and get started on this mod review. I put this entire setup in a village, and the last two times I put one in a cave and I put another one in the jungle temple, and now I put this one in a village. So yeah, why not mix things up a bit? There's a dude with a straight-piped Saturn with no muffler that passes by my house every 5 minutes. I'm just kidding, that's not true. But yeah, he passes by my house often. But anyways, before we go over all these items, I want to show you guys the dimensions real quick. So yeah, right here are the new structures and dimensions. You know what? I'm going to go into creative for this, even though I just set myself into survival. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the structures and, dimensions, underway, and yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys these structures first before I forget. So yeah, let's go ahead and get these structures out of the way. So yeah, first one, we got the instant survival shelter. If you press and hold, or if you press on grass, it will spawn in this little nifty house for you. It's a house completely made out of wood and cobblestone. And by the way, there are no crafting recipes for these instant structure items, but yeah, they're still pretty cool to mess around with though. You get a crafting table, a furnace, and a chest full of all this stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty nifty house, I would say. And then next up, we got the zoo cages. So we got extra small, ranging from extra small to extra large. So here's what the extra small looks like. Yeah, if it'll load in. Okay, there we go. I'm trapped inside of it. So yeah, this is the turn on do not disturb, no more Snapchat dots. Anyway, this is how small the extra small one is. Just spawned another one. Crap, how am I supposed to get out? But yeah, if you want to contain some small mobs, well, there you go. But if that's not enough, we got just the regular small zoo cage, and there's dungeons and structures and mobs spawning everywhere in this world. So yeah, we got the small zoo cage. which looks like this. You know, it's a slightly taller and, you know, wider cage. Well, it's actually much taller and wider. If you want to contain, let's just say, like, for some reason, an Enderman or two, then there you go. So next up, we got the medium zoo cage, which supposed to be containing larger mobs. Yeah, that's actually a pretty big zoo cage. Frack, I keep getting trapped in them, too. So yeah, if you want to contain some, like, let's just say some bigger modded mobs, then there you go. That's what I'm just gonna say every time I spawn in these zoo cages. Anyway, next up we got the large zoo cage. Now this one is considered large, so it's gonna be pretty big. Alright, that is pretty big. So, yeah, this is another, you know, rather large cage. If you want to contain the Wither Boss, then there you go. And last but not least, the extra large zoo cage is meant to, you know, contain the Ender Dragon, I guess. Actually, I don't think this will be enough space. There's like this thingy on the ground. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, there's some new blocks in this mod, some decorative grass. So yeah, extra large zoo cage. Let's spawn it on top of this hill. Okay, that actually lagged me a little bit. So yeah, if you want to contain the Ender Dragon, well, no you can't. Then you still can't, because he will destroy this zoo cage in like 2 seconds. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Now let's go on. Alright, so next up we got the instant survival and I can't even talk. The instant survival garden. So when you spawn this in, you get... Do I tap? Some of it you just tap on the ground, and some of them you press and hold. So yeah, the instant survival garden gets you some pretty nice stuff. You got some pumpkins, melons, wheat, carrots, potatoes, sugar canes, and also some plants from the mod. Like there's some apple or... Well, it's not, those are not apples, because apples grow out of a tree, not from the ground. So yeah, you got some, you know, let's just say some beetroots, maybe some tomatoes, but let's just move on, because I'm not totally sure how you could, you know, get food from these, because I tried bone meal on them off camera, and it wouldn't really work very well. But yeah, there's your garden for you if you ever wanted one. So next up though, we got some, you know, let's just say some traveling structures. We got stairs going up, which right there's your stairs going up with, you know, pretty cool looking torch. Stairs, oh, I spawned in another one. Stairs going down, which I spawned at the wrong direction. You can only spawn these at one direction. There we go, stairs going down. You know, pretty simple. And then right here, you got yourself an Insta bridge. You know, pretty much just a bridge that you could go across the hill if you want to, just like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like these. So yeah, next up we got the miner's dream. So yeah, if this only works if you dig down. So yeah, if you dig down, let's just say you want a good mining area. So without dealing with all the stone and crap, you just tap this on the ground, and there you go. You got yourself a nice mining area. It will filter out all the ores, and also, you know, filter out some modded ores. Place down some good torches. You know what? Let's dig down deeper and do it again, because, you know, that was pretty neat. So dig down deeper, boom. You have all the ores. I found some copper, I found some iron, coal, even some of the modded ore, which I'll show you soon. So yeah, this is a very, very useful item. I think you can only find in certain structures, but yeah, and I think this cobblestone block indicates where you dug. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Alright, so next up we got yourself a island block, like an island block. So if you want to spawn in a floating island, bam, and here you go. This block will spawn in a little island for you in just a few seconds, as soon as it happens. Yeah, I think they made it so you could stop it from spawning if you don't want it spawning, so... Oh, there you go. When you put bone meal on it, it instantaneously, you know, generates. So there you go. You got yourself a nice little island with some stone, coal, and ender pearl block. Oh, like an ender pearl block. So yeah, this is what your little island looks like, with some nifty little flowers and some small trees. So yeah, if you want a floating island in the sky, well, there you go. But yeah, I hope you have a water bucket to get up and down, or a bunch of blocks and ladders. So next up, we got a random dungeon. Apparently this enchants itself when you hold it. It gives itself fortune too. So yeah, when you spawn this in, it spawns in this little block, and when you punch it with bone meal, it should, you know, spawn. Let's see it happen. Oh, there we go, it spawned. So this is like a little wooden house with, what it looks like, skeleton ghosts? Oh, it's like this is just like the instant survival house, but it's haunted. That's pretty cool. So yeah, when you place this down, it's a random dungeon each time. So yeah, let's go ahead and spawn in another one and see what it brings us. Whoa, that's a big dungeon. Well, it's not too bad. It's like a water dungeon. There's sponges and moss stone. Okay, it spawns in bees. And there's some good armor in there. Yeah, yeah, I don't think it's a really that good of a good idea to spawn in, you know, dungeons on your own, but if you want to, go ahead. And then last but not least, the biggest structure in the entire mod, the OMG don't do it, aka the Mega Tree, as I would like to call it. So if you put this on the ground, it will lag you a lot because it's a big tree. Look at that. Honestly, I honestly thought this is like a magic apple that you could eat, but it's a big apple tree generator. But yeah, so yeah, if you break yourself out, this is how big the tree is. That is insane. And also, hilariously enough, one of my buddies told me this hilarious story where him and some of his friends were playing around in the Crazy Craft mod pack, which is, you know, a mod pack that involves Orespawn, and someone spawned one of these in and put blazes inside of it for some reason. Like, there was blaze spawners, and it was like burning down the whole tree, and it was so laggy. But yeah, it's a big tree. It goes all the way up to world height, I think, you know, world limit. You know, goes up to the build limit. So yeah, when you tap this on the ground, don't do it, or else you'll lag a lot. And there's mobs on the leaves and branches. So you forgot about this item, the sifter. So when you tap this on the ground, I guess it picks up like the block that's underneath it. I don't know. This digs up like random stuff on the ground if I spam it a bunch. Hey, look at, I got some seeds, like pumpkin seeds and a flower. So this sifter, I guess, picks up stuff from under the ground, or it like filters out. I don't know what this does, but yeah, when you tap it on the ground, I guess you get like a random item of some sort. So yeah. Jeez, this video's already going on 12 minutes. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be another long video, so might as well grab some food while you're at it. So yeah, next up though, we got the 4 dimensions that this mod has in. I think there's 5, but there's only 4 in this add-on, in this version. Maybe there's 5, but I'm just gonna say that there's 4. So first up, we got the brown ant dimension. So when you spawn in a brown ant, you got this little guy with 1 health, but this dude will take you to another dimension. I don't know how, but he will. So yeah, let's break it. Enter the dimension, and this is pretty legit, guys. These are actual dimensions that you could add into your Minecraft. It's friggin' awesome. So yeah, as soon as you enter the dimension, this will happen. You'll wait for a little bit, and then you have blindness and slowness for a while because, you know, it's gonna take some time for the land to generate. As you can see on my toolbox mini map, it's gonna take a little bit of time for it to load in, so... Anyways, there we go. Although it's still a bit laggy and it's still loading in, but this is the idea of what you're at right now. So it looks like a normal biome, but it has an eerie blue sky. You know, this is like where all the brown ants live. It looks like a normal world, you know, with grass and stone, with some different looking plateaus, and near the central part of the dimension, you could find like dungeons and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like gravel on the ground. Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, I didn't realize. Look at all those OMG don't do it trees. Like all those mega trees. That's why it's so laggy. Look at that. That is insane. So if I, you know, let this load in. Oh, wow. The leaves are made of emeralds? Jeez, you have an emerald mine over here. Yeah, this is actually really cool. So yeah, here's some more humongous mega trees where you could mine stuff from, I guess. Yep, this is like the central part of the dimension. You can see there's like a, you know, this dimension consists of massive trees. It's really cool. So I think right here is like an inner dungeon, if I look at it right. Is it? No, it's just a really thick tree. So yeah, this is what you'll find in the brown ant dimension. Lots and lots of humongous and beautiful trees, and some of them have emeralds as for leaves. Villagers will go crazy. But yeah, that's the brown ant dimension for you. Now, let's go ahead and go on to the unstable ant dimension. I think you can cross dimensions. Yeah, here's the unstable ant right here. Little guy with 1 health will take you to another dimension. If you press said button... Whoa. Whoa there. Hold on. What? Did it take me back to the overworld? Yeah, it took me back to the overworld. So yeah, if you find another ant and press to enter the dimension while you're in another dimension, I guess it'll take you back to the overworld. So yeah, let's go ahead and, you know, go ahead and go to the unstable ant dimension. So yeah, this is what you'll find when you enter the unstable ant dimension. Massive alleys of trees, massive temples, floating islands, some really cool stuff, I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna check out and see what's in these like dungeons in here, like these temples. Seems to be just some, cool stuff. Some purple water. That's all you'll find in this central place. And right here is like a giant cage where you'll probably find tons and tons of mobs. There's tons of rubies and amethysts to mine. That's really cool. Now this is like a battle arena. You know what? I should use this as my new mob battles arena. Comment below. Anyway, that's pretty cool though. So these floating islands you'll find pretty much everywhere. I think this is like the central part of the, dimension. Yeah, you'll find tons of like ants here. There's apparently computers over there. Oh, jeez. So yeah, this is what you'll find. Even though that's like the 20th time I said that, it's really cool. Just for cool showcase reasons, I'm just showing you all around. This looks like a church. So if you break that, you'll find nothing in these chests. And it's whatever, still a cool dimension. Give it like an 8 out of 10, would recommend. So let's move on. Alright, next up you got the rainbow ant dimension. This dude looks pretty cool. So yeah, let's enter this little guy's dimension. If I can. Come on, stop moving. You know what, I'm just gonna kill you and spawn in another one. Yeah. Oh. I was expecting the rainbow ant dimension to be like way more colorful than this, but this is still pretty neat. So when you go here, you will find tons of crap on the ground. Oh, those are like flowers. No, those are all red ants. That's a lot of red ants. So yeah, right here, you'll find some pretty cool villages, with apparently Orespawn t-shirt plugs. Yeah, you'll find, there's actually normal villages here. Where did like villagers get stuck in this dimension and decide like to settle here? And why are all the houses floating? I don't understand, but it's whatever. They do them, I guess. So there's some, some purple water. Yeah, some purple water, some thick trees, and, just villages absolutely everywhere. Pretty neat, pretty livable dimension. I think right here is like one of the central parts of it, or just one of the dungeons. Oh, jeez, what happened to you? It's the girlfriend, the mob. Jeez, why are you jailed? I actually kind of feel bad. So yeah, you have some like weapons and whatnot. Do you have anything to trade? I thought you were like a villager or something. Oh, jeez, they're scorpions. Yeah, they're friggin' get away. So, what? Did you just make a frog sound when I punched? Sometimes some of the things in the Orespawn mod are a little questionable, but it's whatever. So yeah, that's the rainbow ant dimension for you. Nothing much, but definitely livable. There's villages and crap here. So yeah, let's go ahead and go back and review the final dimension I have, which is the termite dimension. So yeah, let's spawn this little guy in. You look like a friggin' robot, and you have 5 health instead of 1. Wait, what? When entering the dimension, your items will be deleted? I'm sorry, what? So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna enter your dimension anyway. Come on, I dare you. Delete my items. I double dare you. Oh, so my items are not gone, huh? Whoa, the ground already looks interesting. Whoa, this dimension already looks cooler than all the other ones. Look at the ground and look at the structures, like the trees and the dungeons. Wow, this is actually really cool. Oh, wait a second. Is this supposed to be like, oh yeah, this is the termite dimension, the one that's an absolute headache to look at in the PC version of this mod. So yeah, and this one, it isn't so bad in the Bedrock edition of this add-on. So yeah, let's go ahead and just explore all these like weird floating trees and this rather neat dungeon that's made of bedrock. What's in this chest? Oh, it's still loading in. Crystal energy, tiger's eye blocks, and a couple of tiger's eye swords. Yeah, this is really cool. I like this. So, as you can see, there's this giant pillar of a dungeon right there. And there are, many things to look at around here. Like, there's pillars, there's hills. You can probably go mining here. I don't know if you'll survive here because it's friggin' evil, probably. And very, very laggy. There's pink tourmaline and some, like, other stuff, like blue crystals. This is a very, very, blingy dimension, like a very shiny dimension, I should say. One back at it again with the purple water this thing had. Every dimension has. Oh wow, these are experience trees. Yeah, these are like experience trees. That drop experience. There's something with 1,000 health living under the ground. What is it? I don't understand. So yeah. Oh, it's like a... I don't know what that is. I think that's like the generator for like the experience trees. But yeah, everything in this dimension is artificial, I guess. So if you want to go to the termite dimension, this is what you'll find. Lots of weird and cool stuff. Now, since we're done reviewing the, the structures and dimensions, let's go ahead and go back to the overworld and review the rest of the items, I guess. And the video's already like 20 minutes. Alright, so next up we got all the new blocks, and so far I'd say this mod is pretty accurate to the PC, although it doesn't have absolutely everything and all the features, but it's pretty neat for the Bedrock edition. So there are tons of new blocks to go over, like just to show y'all what the ores are and what all the blocks you guys seen in the dimension, well here you all are. This is the portion of the video where I review all of that, so yeah. Alright, first up, we got the good old popular ore, the amethyst ore, and you got the block. It's beautiful, you can make some weapons and armor out of it. Same goes with ruby, but this is slightly better than amethyst. It's pretty neat. So next up, you got uranium and titanium. I just got the backwards. This is titanium, and this is uranium, and this is what the blocks look like, which emit off a pretty cool particle effect, from what I remember. Yeah, this stuff is overpowered. You can make some crazy armor out of this, which I'll show you later. And you also got salt ore, which is crap. When you mine this, you literally get salt to put on your food. So I guess I mean I guess that's pretty cool. You get to mine it from the ground, and yeah. Alright, next up you got the termite troll blocks, which are, you know, which look like diamond ore and emerald ore. When you break this, I think a termite will come out. I don't know. It probably only works in survival, so don't fall for these. These actually look slightly different from the ore, so you gotta keep your eyes peeled while mining when you have this mod enabled. So next up, though, we also got lava foam, which is a very cruel block that spawns in, you know, basically foam from lava that hardens, and when you step on it, it gives you nausea for a very long time, so don't step on this. So next up, though, we got these corresponding ant nests. So you got the normal ant nest, which spawns in ants, so don't do that. The red ant nest, which spawns in a bunch of those red ants. Rainbow ants, which, you know, once again spawn in, you know, rainbow ants, unstable ants, and termite. So yeah, you might want to avoid these guys at all. I gotta do a /kill at E again. Gosh dang, I gotta do a kill at E because I spawn in a bunch of. Why do they give off so much experience? These guys give off so much experience. Why is that? Anyways, now since we're over that, now we have your good old ender pearl block, which I think when you step on this, it'll teleport you? I don't know. This is like a compact way of storing your ender pearls, and also an Eye of Ender, or Ender of Ender block. What? This is the Eye of Ender block, which I guess is a compact way of storing your Eyes of Ender, as if you can get that many while doing a Minecraft speedrun, who knows. But next up, though, we got the Mobzilla scale block. This is a really cool block that you know, I guess you craft the compactly stored Mobzilla scales if you killed Mobzilla, and when you step on this, it gives you strength. Well, sometimes it does. It gives you strength when you step on this. Like the lava foam, when you step on that, it gives you nausea. But when you step on this, it gives you strength. But apparently it doesn't work in this version. Maybe they'll update it. So next up, we got the sky tree wood, which is pretty cool. And we got the molenoid dirt, which is the dirt that the molenoid spawns in when you fight him. And I don't know why they added this in, because the molenoid is not in this mod yet, but he will be soon. So next up, we got the random teleport block, which I guess when you step on, it teleports you in a random direction. That's kind of cool, actually. What happens if you step on it again? Oh, it's like, oh, it teleports you to, like, the same place over and over? Oh, no, but teleports you in different places each time. That's pretty neat. So next up, we got the duplicator tree wood, which, I guess emits cool particle effects. So we got apple tree leaves, scary tree leaves, which are, like, all the tree leaves that you'll find. Oh, that just broke. Experienced tree leaves, peach tree, and cherry tree leaves. And you also got these, the crystal tree leaves. So yeah, after that, you got your pink tourmaline block and your tiger's eye block. That's pretty neat, isn't it? You know, it's a see-through ore that you can mine and craft some cool armor and tools and weapons out of. And right here, we got crystal grass, which is the stuff you'll find in the termite dimension. We got kyanite ore as well, which you could make some decent stuff out of. We got crystal planks and crystal tree wood, which, once again, you'll see in the, you know, termite dimension. And also you got your other variety of crystal tree leaves like these and these, which look pretty cool. And we got a crystal workbench, which is apparently a crafting table, a crystal crafting table. That's really cool. And you also got a crystal furnace. Wait, what did that say? But yeah, this is what your crystal furnace looks like. It's really cool. Trade? That's really funny. You can smell ore with this. Say if you put, you know, it's basically a trading post. So yeah, it's like an instant furnace where, you know, you have the choice to smelt whatever you want, I guess. So yeah, right here, after that, you got your crystal termite nest, which you do not want to place down. And we also got crystallized fairies. And, you know, crystallized rats. These are like all these crystallized, you know, mobs like the Vortex, the Urchin, all kinds of mobs. I'm not going to place these down because it might potentially spawn in the mobs, and there's some strings of text appearing on my screen, so yeah. But next up, you got all these plants like a dead flower, you know, like all these saplings and whatnot. Pink flower, green crystal flower, red crystal tree sapling, which you can only place down on crystal grass, a peach pit, which spawns in this thick tree that we seen earlier, an apple tree seed, which spawns in, you know, this other thick tree, a cherry pit, which spawns in, you know, this other thick tree, you know, all these thick tree spawners, I'd say, but they're seeds. And right here we got the yellow crystal tree sapling, which once again you can only place down on a, you know, a certain block. And same thing with this crystal tree sapling. But next up, we got the experience tree seed, which is really cool. You know, you get to have your own tree that spawns an experience. Hold on, let me get some bone meal real quick. Like some bone meal. Where could I get bone meal? All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and spawn in this tree, which is not going to spawn in. Whatever. So yeah, we got the black flower, which is basically a wither rose. So yeah, a yellow crystal flower, blue crystal flower, red crystal flowers all look really cool. Blue flower, butterfly plant, which you can only spawn in on certain surfaces. A mosquito plant, once again, moth plant, can only spawn in on certain surfaces. But yeah, we got some other cool stuff for y'all. And let's just say a couple of rather intense blocks if you look right here in what I just grabbed. So yeah, we got a firefly plant, an extreme torch, just a regular torch, but extreme. We got a corn plant growing right here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is way brighter than a normal torch, so that's really the only difference. We also got a crystal torch, which looks really cool, also brighter than a normal torch. A crystal energy, which is like pure energy that's stored in this torch, way brighter. And a kraken repellent, which repels the kraken from spawning in, which is another cool torch. But yeah, these last two blocks, these are intense. The king spawner block. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna leave that place down, or else the king will spawn in. And also we got the queen, which is, you know, once again similar. I'm gonna break that right away, or else they will spawn in. So yeah, those are all the blocks. Thank you guys for watching. You know, the boring block showcase, and these trees they're already breaking. That's a shame. Oh wow, the experience tree has you know, grown, and that looks really funky and really cool. So yeah, next up we got the new items and the new food. There isn't much to show here other than the few items that are, you know, they actually do something. So right here, all these things that you see are used for crafting recipes, like the rubies, the scales and stuff that, you know, all the bosses drop. Also the 3 parts of Big Bertha, aka, you know, one of the strongest weapons in the mod. And also, there's a few things that actually do something, like, I think this wrench does something, and also you got a hoverboard. Yeah, you got a freaking hoverboard. That's freaking awesome. So you could ride it, and, which I guess, it's pretty quick, too. And when you look up, it will go up for you, and, yeah, this is really cool. So you can ride around on your hoverboard while fighting flying mobs, I guess. Yeah, this is a genius invention. I like it. I like it. And note that I got 69 levels of experience. Can we get a nice in the chat, please? Anyways, this hoverboard, it's stupid. I'm just kidding. This is really cool. Come on, that's really cool. I like this hoverboard. But yeah, since I just shown y'all what all the items are, you know, mostly for crafting recipes, and also the one item that does something, which is the hoverboard, now let's go ahead and move on to the food. There's quite a lot, to say the least. So yeah, there's some foods that are very overpowered and some foods that do something. And yeah, foods that will fill up your hunger in a matter of seconds, you know, it's some good food, some good stuff here. So in order to eat all this food, I got something right here called the hunger machine. When you push this button, you will get very, very hungry relatively quickly. So yeah, let's go ahead and, you know, review this food while we're at it. So yeah, first up, we got some popcorn. So yeah, let's eat some popcorn. It only gives you a half a bar. And we got some butter candy, which may sound good, I guess, which only gives you 2 bars. We got some butter. Just eat a whole stick of butter. Why not? It only gives you like a half a bar anyway. So yeah, next up, we got a bag of popcorn, which I think will give you more bars. Jeez, it gives you 5 bars. So yeah, next up, we got some raw peacock here. So yeah, some raw peacock gives you like 3 bars or 2.5 bars, one of the two. And then we got some cooked peacock, which probably gives you a lot of bars. Jeez, it gives you 6 bars. Not bad. So next up, we got a crystal apple. Now this food is pretty iconic. It gives you 2.5 bars, and it also gives you strength and regeneration for 2.5 minutes. You know, a decent little apple. Yep, the crystal apple. Next up, we got the peach. So the peach gives you 2 bars, doesn't give you any potion effects. And next up, we got a pizza, which you actually place this down and eat it like a cake. and it's gone. And it didn't give me any bars. Ah, rip. Ripperino. Alright, next up we got a raw corn dog. Ew. Who would eat a raw corn dog? Like, let alone who would make one? Like, just take a raw wiener that hasn't been cooked and just batter it up with cornbread and say, hey, you guys can cook it yourself. That's nasty. But anyways, it gives you 2 bars, and we got a normal corn dog, which gives you 6 bars. That's a big corn dog. Or one delicious corn dog. But next up, we got the raw bacon, which once again, I guess why would you eat it? It gives you 4 bars. Well, geez, then the normal cooked bacon, which ends with an exclamation mark, should give me a lot of bars. Gives me 6 bars. Not bad. Way better than steak though, and more delicious, in my honest opinion. Or wait, no, beef bacon. If any of y'all tried beef bacon before, shout out goes to you. That stuff is good. So yeah. But next up, we got some cheese. But yeah, some cheese gives you 2 bars. And next up we got some lettuce, and I remember the block launcher version of this add-on called this a magic apple for some reason. So yeah, this lettuce only gives you 1.5 bars. Proves to you that it does not give you much nutrition. I'm just kidding, it probably does in real IRL. So yeah, we got some cherries. Let's eat some cherries. Why would you? 1.5 bars. I mean I guess that's accurate because cherries, they're really delicious, but they're too small to actually, you know, fill you up. So now we got some buttered popcorn, just some buttered popcorn, but only gives you 1 bar. And we gives you 3 bars. Not too bad. So next up we got a Krabby Patty. Yes, exclamation mark. Krabby Patty. This gives you 6 bars. Not too bad. Actually this is really good as I think about all this food that gives you like 6 bars. It's really good. So next up we got a garden salad. So when you eat this, it gives you 5 bars. Good old garden salad. But next up we got a tomato. So just like a regular old tomato, gives you 2 bars. And we got the radish. This is what I meant earlier, like the radish that grows out of the ground in that garden. Gives you 1 bar. And then love, like pure love that you eat. It's pretty awesome. Gives you 4 bars and a ton of potion effects. For 4 minutes and 10 seconds, you get speed, strength 4, jump boost, regeneration 5, resistance 3, fire resistance 4, and this is way better than an enchanted golden apple. Like, you will survive for a very long time with this thing. So next up, we got some rice gum. Anyway, so yeah, 2.5 bars. And next up, we got a BLT. Absolutely delicious. A BLT gives you 6 bars. One heck of food. Excuse me. Yeah, nice old sandwich for you. Alright, so next up we got some quinoa. Just some pure quinoa right out of the ground. 3.5 bars. It's pretty appetizing. I actually have not tried quinoa before, and I heard some good stuff about it. And either that or it's like horrible. It's just something that stereotypical rich people eat. I don't know. So next up we got a strawberry, which only gives me 1 bar. Come on, strawberries are delicious. Yeah. Alright, so next up, this is the very last line of food, which I like to call the fish market, because this is all the fish that this mod adds in. So first up, we got some gray fish, just some regular old gray fish, gives you 2 bars. So next up, we got bluefish, red fish, bluefish, haha, anyway, so the bluefish gives you 2 bars, pretty cool. And next up, we got some wood fish, like some fish that is made out of a 2x4, apparently. It gives you 2 bars once again. And then we got another fish, green fish, which once again also gives you 2 bars, which I guess all these are like the same. So next up we got a rock fish, like a fish that's made out of a rock, carve a rock into a fish shape and there you have it, and it gives you 2 bars like everything else. So a pink fish, once again, just a regular old colored fish, also gives you 2 bars as I expected. But next up we got firefish and sunfish. These things, this is some unique food right here. So yeah, the firefish, when you eat this, gives you 2 bars, and it gives you fire resistance for an entire minute. But yeah, the sunfish, though, when you eat this, it gives you 2 bars and gives you fire resistance for a whole 5 minutes. This is some good stuff, some good, fish. So yeah, let's go ahead and fill me up right here. And with all that said, let's go ahead and just move on with the next items. Alright, now those were just some baby chests over there. Now we're on to the big chest, which is full of new weapons, tools, and armor. So yeah, let's go ahead and review all the weapons first, because why not? Like all the throwables, melee weapons, and then after that we'll get to the tools and also all the epic armor that this mod adds in. So yeah, here are all the weapons, which we're gonna review every single one of. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So yeah, first and foremost, we got the Emerald Sword, which is supposed to do 10 damage. So yeah, let's spawn in a Ravager with the test subject machine. So yeah, it does a decent amount of damage, I would say. So yeah, kills a Ravager, no problem. So next up, we got the Kyanite Sword, which only does 9 damage. So yeah, let's go ahead and test that out real quick. You know, does exactly 10 damage, you know, because, you know, your punch also counts for 1 damage. So yeah, next up after that, we got the Amethyst Sword, which does 15 damage. So yeah, this is pretty neat. I like this. I like these swords, you know, brings back memories, you know, watching all sorts of videos with the Orespawn mod, and now I get to actually play around with it with, you know, my supported version of Minecraft and device, which is friggin' awesome. So that's why y'all should download it with the comment below. So next up, we got the Tiger's Eye Sword, which does 12 damage. So spawning another Ravager. So yeah. You know, as we go on, we get to kill them faster and faster, and I keep opening the mobs and bosses chest, which is coming right up for y'all. So next up, we got the pink tourmaline sword. Like I said, you know, before y'all could create this with, you know, all sorts of different materials and all the materials that I just shown y'all with the blocks and dimensions and stuff. So the pink tourmaline does 11 damage, not too shabby. So yeah, let's go ahead and, ow, that hurt a lot, man, and I'm dead. And my spawn point is screwed up. That's a shame, really. And also, if you look at the top left, you can see the durability points that these weapons have. Like the Emerald Sword has 1290, Kyanite has 800. Actually, no, the Emerald has 1300, Kyanite is 800, Amethyst 2000, Tiger's Eye 1600, Tourmaline 1100, and so on and so forth. Alright, I'm back, and the Ravager despawned. Huh, that's weird. Anyway, let's just move on with the Ruby Sword, which does 20 damage, so you could one-shot a player with this sword. So yeah, 79 health, that's actually pretty good. So yeah, this Ruby Sword, it's really good. I think it's better than a lot of the swords you'll find. So next up, we got the Experience Sword. Now, with some of these items that you know, craft in this mod, they will auto-enchant themselves, just like some other mods I reviewed. So when you know, wield this sword, it'll auto-enchant itself to Sharpness 2 with a total of attack damage of 12. So it's pretty cool. You literally craft this out of experience orbs, and when you hit the Ravager, it acts as an infinite bottle of enchanting. Like, it gives you levels when you hit, you know, mobs with it. That is so cool. So yeah, experience sword, really cool. Next up, we got the Fairy Sword. So I'm not sure what this one does. I don't know what kind of, and I'm dead again. Gosh dang it. So supposedly the Fairy Sword does 10 damage. So yeah. And I keep, you know, forgetting about the durability. Like, the Ruby Sword is 1500. Yeah, this durability hit point, you know, factor up here where my cursor is, you know, that's from the Toolbox mod, if you guys been wondering. If you guys want to download the Toolbox mod, then search it up in the Play Store and it will pop up for you. I'm not sure if, you know, the Toolbox mod is on iOS or not. Maybe, I don't think it is, but if you have a Handroid, well, go ham, because this is like the Not Enough Items mod for, you know, Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So yeah, next up we got the Poison Sword, which does 10 damage and it poisons your opponents. It's pretty cool. So yeah, ow, come on, man, really? So yeah, as you can see, it's poisoning him, as you can see with the extra damage that's been done to him. So yeah. So next up, we got the Rat Sword, which does 10 damage, and this thing has a really cool ability. Just check it out. So when you hit your opponent with it, it will spawn in rats to fight for you. Isn't that really cool? So yeah, the more you hit, the more rats will spawn in to help you fight. Look at that. I only had to hit him like 3 times, and all my pet rats are like finishing him off. Yeah, that is so cool. So let's spawn in some more rats. Oh geez, you're pushing them towards me. So yeah. Yeah, great job, team, you know, because, you know, they all killed them for me. And each rat has like 5 health. That's pretty funny. So next up, we got the Rose Sword, which is more durable than I thought. So which does 10 damage, you know, a pretty cool sword that's made of roses. You can pick some roses out of the ground and make a sword with it. And also, all these rats, they're really nice. So no matter what weapon they come from, you know, or what happens, you know, they will all follow you and finish off for you. And when they die, they drop rotten flesh. That's a bit disgusting. So yeah, next up, we got the Nightmare Sword, which has to be one of my favorite, if not my favorite sword from the mod. It does 32 damage, and when you wield it, it auto-enchants itself to Sharpness 2, Fire Aspect 2, and Knockback 2. So yeah, let's go ahead and spawn in another Ravager. So yeah, boom. Like, it only took that many hits to kill him, and it lit him on fire. It was awesome. So next up, we got the the big hammer. So yeah, which does 15 damage, and this has 9,000 durability hit points. That's a lot. This is a durable boy right there. So yeah, let's spawn in a Ravager. A very fast moving blunt object flying at his face has to be painful. So yeah. And after that, we got ourselves a Mantis Claw, which does 10 damage, I think. Yeah, 10 damage, and this is probably one of the least durable weapons in the mod. You know, when you fight the Mantis, he drops it. He drops this, so yeah. Let's go ahead and kill him. Which takes a little bit, but hey, you know what? This Mantis Claw, it's better than nothing. In fact, I think it's better than a Diamond Sword, damage-wise. So, yeah. Alright guys, these next weapons, we are on to the big and epic weapons, and first up, we got the Battle Axe. Look at how huge this thing is in my hand, it's awesome. So this thing, when you wield it, it auto-enchants itself to looting 3, and it does 50 damage. So yeah, it's friggin' awesome, and look at how it looks like in my hand, it looks friggin' beastly. So you spawn in a Ravager, oh, boom, boom, 2 hits. 2 hits, and he dropped 2 saddles because this has looting 3 on it. It's pretty crazy. So next up though, this is probably my favorite weapon in the mod. I don't know, I got many favorites in this mod, and it's the chainsaw. Look at this thing, it's so cool. It's a big chainsaw, and when you cut trees and grass with it, it cuts it down in like one chop. Check that out. So when you cut a tree, it cuts it down in one chop, and when you cut grass, it has like an area of effect on it. It's really cool. But except grass, it doesn't happen with grass, but it happens with trees, as you can see with this wooden log right here. Let's check this out. Boom, cut it down in one chop. It's friggin' awesome. Wait, I wonder what will happen if I use this on the OMG don't do it tree. If I use this on this big tree, yeah, that's friggin' awesome on the experience tree. And I think this has a custom sound effect. Let me listen. Yeah, it has a custom sound, and I have my volume way down. It's because the reason why when I record with a screen recorder on my Note 8 like this device, is the audio comes out way louder than I think. So yeah, that's one unfortunate flaw with this phone. So yeah, we got an OMG don't do it tree. This might crash me, I don't know, but let's find out. 3, 2, 1. It's limited, so it doesn't like lag and crash you. It cuts like this giant chunk out of the tree. You know what? That's still pretty cool. I respect, you know, the lag guard from these weapons. So yeah, I can even chop houses with this thing. Oh, I feel bad now for that villager. But anyways, this thing may be good at cutting down trees, but this thing is also really good at killing things. So when you wield this, it doesn't auto-enchant anything, actually. It does 60 damage when you know, wield this thing. It's friggin' awesome. Maybe my favorite chainsaw from any... I just stepped on the random teleportation block. So yeah, has to be one of my favorite weapons from the mod. It's still really cool. So yeah, boom, boom, 2. Oh, dang. Oh no, not all my rats. This thing has an AoE effect. So when you attack one mob, it, you know, kills everything around it. It's friggin' awesome. So yeah, maybe one of the coolest weapons around, but definitely not the strongest, because next up we got the Queen Scale Battle Axe. This thing does not mess around, does it? So when you wield this thing, it looks epic in your hand, and it auto-enchants itself to Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, Sharpness 5, and Knockback 2. And it does a total attack damage of 671 damage. So when I spawn in a Ravager, boom, dead. So yeah, this thing will chop through anything, you know, that you want to kill. So yeah, that's his Queen Scale Battle Axe for you. But yeah, next up though, we got the Slice, you know, the iconic Slice sword. We got the, you know, dynamic trio, or the holy trinity of swords. And first up, we got the Slice, which looks epic in your hand, and when you wield it, it auto-enchants itself to Fire Aspect 2, Bane of Arthropods 4, and Knockback 2, with a total attack damage amount of 500 attack damage. So this thing is pretty friggin' awesome. So boom, dead once again with the Slice sword. So yeah, next up, we got good old Big Bertha, my favorite out of the 3 swords. And as you can see, I showed you all in the chest how to make it with these 3 parts that you have to find or craft while fighting a bunch of bosses. So when you craft and wield this, it will automatically enchant itself to Fire Aspect 2, Bane of Arthropods 4, and Knockback 2, which, you know, brings the attack damage up to 500, just like the Slice, but honestly, this sword looks cooler. So yeah, once again, instant kill. And last but not least, the strongest weapon in the entire mod, the Royal Guardian Sword. And this thing does not need an introduction. When you wield this, it auto-enchants itself to Bane of Arthropods 4, and it does a total attack damage amount of 750 damage. This thing looks awesome. And I like how, you know, when you hold this in your hand, it has like the same exact idle sword position as the PC mod version of this mod. Very accurate though. So yeah, let's spawn in a Ravager once again. So yeah, and boom, dead. Yeah, that's how you do it. So yeah, when you go into third-person view, you can see how absolutely epic these weapons look in your hand. Look at the battle axe, that looks awesome. So yeah, here's the chainsaw. This thing literally says Slayer on it, you know, so it means you do not mess around with this thing. So that's the chainsaw, that's the battle axe, and you got the Queen Scale battle axe, which is way more OP, and you got the Slice, which its blade is so long you can't even see all of it. You know, it looks awesome. And you got Big Bertha, you know, right here for you, and the Royal Guardian Sword, the royal of all the bunch, the most overpowered. So yeah, you know, I really do like the addition of the 3D weapons in this add-on. Look, they all look absolutely awesome. So yeah, with all that showed, let's go ahead and move on. So yeah, next up we got all the tools and whatnot to show. So yeah, let's go ahead and start the showcase on all the tools. So yeah, the first set of tools I'm going to showcase are all the axes. So first up, I got the Emerald Axe. And one thing I really like about the Orespawn mod tools is the fact that they all have their own unique design. Like, these don't look like your vanilla tools. You know, they have their own unique design, except for a few tools that you may see that have their own design and whatnot. You know, have like vanilla looking designs and whatnot. So the Emerald Axe, excuse me, chops down wood pretty fast. So you've got the Amethyst Axe, even though I don't have like a realistic measurement on how fast, you know, these mine stuff. So that's the Amethyst. And we also got a Crystal Wood Axe, which I didn't realize you could make tools out of the crystal wood stuff that you see in the termite dimension. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm so sorry about this villager's house. So the Ultimate Axe, which I think all these axes do like a certain amount of damage as well, as I think about it. Actually, maybe they don't. So the Ultimate Axe, when you actually craft and wield, it auto enchants itself to efficiency 5, which is very fast. So that's the Ultimate Axe. So next up we got the Kyanite Axe. You know, Kyanite is pretty decent. Then you got the Tiger's Eye Axe and the Pink Tourmaline Axe. You know, all chop down wood around like the same speed. And you got the Ruby Axe, which is really good. So yeah, those are all the axes for you. So yeah, the next set of tools to show are the pickaxes. So first up, we got the Emerald Pickaxe. When you craft and wield this, it auto-enchants itself to Silk Touch 1, which, you know, when you mine an ore, it'll drop the ore. So yeah, let's get a good measurement here. Mine's pretty fast. How about some netherite? Oh geez, it mines netherite really slow. Might not be able to do it. So we got the Amethyst Pickaxe. Mine's pretty fast, but for netherite, once again, very similar. So yeah, the Crystal Wood Pickaxe, which doesn't mine as fast and not as durable as the others, but still pretty cool. And then we got the Ultimate Pickaxe, which auto-enchants itself when you wield it to Fortune 3 and Efficiency 5. Oh geez, this thing drills through stone like no tomorrow. Alright, so this one is actually slightly faster on the netherite, which is pretty good. But how about obsidian? Let's put it to the test. Can it mine obsidian? Ooh, this is way faster than a diamond pickaxe. Actually, you know what? Side by side with the crystal wood. Yeah, the ultimate pickaxe is faster, but yeah, it's still pretty neat. So we got the kyanite pickaxe next. Let's mine some smooth stone with it. So yeah, I made myself some good mining, you know, setups here. So we got the tiger's eye pickaxe. Mine's decently fast. And then the pink tourmaline pickaxe, you know, mine's pretty fast. And then the ruby pickaxe, very fast at mining stone, somewhat fast at netherite-ish. And then what about obsidian? Let's test it against obsidian. I'd say it's a good match against the ultimate pickaxe, but the ultimate pickaxe still superior. So yeah, next up we got the shovels. So first up we got the emerald shovel, which I honestly really like the idea that you could actually craft stuff out of emeralds now in this mod. And actually, you know what, as I think about it, the dimension with the giant emerald trees that we seen earlier, yeah, that actually could be a really good source of emeralds where you could craft tools out of. So yeah, the emerald shovel, it's relatively fast, I'd say. Same, so yeah, and you know, the amethyst shovel, a little bit faster. Ruby shovel, actually slightly faster. Ultimate shovel, auto-enchants itself to efficiency 5 when you craft and wield it. It's actually the same speed as the ruby shovel, but it's still pretty neat. It's very durable. So then we got the kyanite shovel, the tiger's eye shovel, pink tourmaline, and the crystal wood, which is like the slowest out of them all, but still pretty cool. You got all your shovels, you know, in the mod, and also you could do this with them. You can make some pretty neat grass path, and then dig it all up, cause screw it. Geez, this area looks ugly now. So yeah, that is all the tools that this add-on adds in, but except for the fact that they also made hoes. like they added in hose. Like all of them do +1 attack damage. I like how it says that. So yeah, we got like the ruby hoe, friggin' emerald, all till dirt the same way. You know, amethyst, pink tourmaline, kyanite, ultimate, which it auto enchants itself to efficiency 3 for some reason, the tiger's eye, and the ruby. So yeah. Oh wait a second. I just realized. Oh, I just forgot the crystal wood hoe. Sorry. But yeah, those are all the tools that you guys just seen, and now let's move on. Actually, guys, I apologize. I actually completely forgot all the ranged weapons and the projectile weapons. I completely forgot to showcase these. But yeah, just to make up for it, I'm gonna showcase these right now real quick. So yeah. Oh yeah, before we showcase these items, I also got one more thing that belongs in the tools category, the ultimate fishing rod. So the ultimate fishing rod, which is probably the only ultimate item that doesn't auto-enchant itself into something, which it should, like, you know, it should auto-enchant itself to lure and luck of the sea and all that. But yeah, this ultimate fishing rod, what's so unique about it is the fact that you could fish in freaking lava with this thing. Yes, you can fish in lava with this. So that's actually how you could get the sunfish and the firefish that I showed you guys earlier. That's how you obtain those two fish. But at the moment, it's a little buggy. It doesn't really work half the time. So yeah, that's the ultimate fishing rod for you. So yeah, now let's go ahead and review the projectile weapons. So first up, we got the flame crystal. So when you throw this at your opponent, it's an instant kill, and it lights them on fire. So these crystals are actually pretty OP. So next up, we got the poison crystal, which is self-explanatory, an instant kill, and apparently, you know, it poisons your opponent. I like the sound it makes when you throw them, I guess. You could spam the heck out of these. Oh yeah, and you could also place these on the ground if you want, like the flame crystal. And also next up, we got the explosive crystal, which this is what it looks like when you place it on the ground. And the slowness crystal, you know, all these crystals. And when you punch them, it will give you the crystal back. So yeah, so with the explosive crystal, I don't even have to show you with the mob. When you throw it, it explodes, as you can see. So when I throw one over there, boom, it explodes with fire. So I could spam these, and I can blow up everything. And last but not least, we got the slowness crystal, which you know, slows down your opponent, but it's an instant kill for like ravagers and stuff. So next up, we got all the rocks right here. We got all these rocks that I'm about to show on the ground as well. So yeah, oh yeah, you can. This is what they all look like. These are all pretty cool. I like these. So yeah, that's all really cool. I like it. So yeah, yep, you can make some decorative stone pallets. So first off, we got the big rock. So the big rock, let's throw it at him. Geez, it does 5 damage. I mean, which I guess isn't bad. I mean, I prefer the crystals, but the crystals are hard to find. So next up, we got the poison rock. When you throw this at your opponent, it poisons them, apparently. So next up, I better jump in the... I'm really hungry. Why am I running out of... whatever. You know what? I'll put it like a saturation potion on later. So next up, we got the weakness rock, which is self-explanatory. Throw it at him. It does 20 damage, actually, and it gives them weakness. So we got the flame rock, which does 5 damage, and it lights your opponent on fire, but since the Ravager's in the water, I can't show the fiery effect, which is a shame. You get back on land, so I can show you burning. Oh, shoot, I better run, or else he will kill me. So next up, we got the slowness rock, which is self-explanatory. When you throw him, that also does like 20 damage, and it gives them slowness. And next up, we got the painful rock. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Yeah. How much damage did that thing do? Hold on. It does like 40 damage. That's actually insane. So next up, we got the small rock, which doesn't have to do much damage at all. Like, it does 2 damage. It's like throwing a pebble at your opponent. But last but not least, you know, we got the good old explosive rock. So yeah, let's throw it at him. Oh, that does a lot of damage, like 50 damage. But yeah, and that's pretty lethal too. On top of that, you got the explosion and the fire. Yeah, that's the explosive rock for you. But next up, apparently you get to throw shoes at people. So yeah, we got, you know, the slippers, which do 6 damage. Black heels, which do 6 damage again, I think. I think all these do like the same amount of damage. Yeah, and also you got the game controller, which you could throw at your opponents. So yeah, 46, 40, 34. Can you place these on the ground? Oh no, you can't. Oof. Anyway, death by an Xbox controller to the face. Or I think this is a PlayStation controller. Comment down below what kind of controller this is. Either Xbox or PlayStation. I don't know. It's like really encrypted. It's like really cryptid. So next up, we got some good old iconic weapons, which is next up we got a freaking ray gun. This is pretty cool. So when you press and hold, you you shoot rays, I think. Hold on, let me test this out. So yeah. Why won't this work? It doesn't work. Ah, dang it. So yeah, that's a real shame. So yeah, crouch. Why won't it work? Come on, man. So actually, right next to that, we got a robot laser charge. And this ray gun was working off camera. Why isn't it working now? I don't know. So yeah, we got the robot laser charge, which you could throw. It does quite a lot of damage, like 16 damage, and it lights your opponent on fire. So next up, we got the Thunder Staff. Oh, geez, he's really mad. So yeah, the Thunder Staff. Once again, it doesn't friggin' work. Frack. I tested this off camera, and it works just fine. Why isn't it working now? Frack me. You know what? Just finish me off. But next up, though, we got a Squid Zuka. This thing looks awesome in my hand, and this thing shoots squids. So yeah. Oh, there we go. It shoots out squids, you know, these attack squids. That's what it does. So yeah, if that does it, then the Thunder Staff should work. If the Squid Zuka works, then why not the Ray Gun or the Thunder Staff? I don't get it. It was working off camera when I tested this mod, you know. I guess you guys know what this does. This shoots out explosive beams, and this shoots out lightning. And next up, we got the Ice Ball, which apparently explodes when you throw it on the ground. It's like a snowball that explodes. So yeah, let's go ahead and kill these attacks. Oh shoot, that's a bad idea, isn't it? Yeah, you need to be real careful with those guys, which I'll explain later. So yeah, and then after that we got the ultimate bow, you know, which shoots out arrows relatively quickly, I'd say. You know, you just gotta constantly hold it back just like that. And how much damage does it do actually? So the ultimate bow, oh dang, that's a lot of damage. It does like I'd say 10 or maybe 15 damage. And when you wield this bow, it auto enchants itself to Flame, Infinity, Power, and Punch 5, and Punch 2, Infinity, and Flame 1. So yeah, that's pretty much how much it does. Does the Squid Zuka ever hurt? Oh yes, it does, but it only does like 2 damage, or 1 damage. And last but not least is a bow that I haven't heard of before, the Skate String Bow. So yeah, let's see what this does. Jeez, this thing does a lot of damage. So yeah, that's the Skate String Bow for you. I might use this as a ranged weapon when I'm, you know, fighting the mobs. So yeah. So last but not least, in the throwable weapons category, you got the miscellaneous throwable weapons, which first off, you got some acid, where you could just pick up and throw acid at your opponent, which is very cruel. So yeah, it does like 15 damage though, or 16 damage. So next up, we got the Sunspot Urchin, which lights your opponent on fire, or when you throw it on the ground, it spawns in some fire, and it does like 10 or 5 or 10 damage. And next, we got the Dead Urakaneji. How the heck you pronounce this thing? So when you throw it, it does a lot of damage. So yeah, and last but not least, you got the good old Water Dragon charge. So yeah, this is what the Water Dragon shoots at you. They spam this crap all over you. Does 5 damage. So yeah, let's throw this at him and rip. So yeah, last but not least, in these 3 chests, we got all the armor. So yeah, all these armors, though, I'm just gonna, you know, categorize by looks and also, like, the defense and durability, because the defense on each of these sets of armor are all bugged. But yeah, I'm just gonna rate them by looks and, you know, just show you guys what they look like when I put each set on. So yeah, let's do this. So yeah, first up, we got the good old Emerald set. So this has, you know, 890 durability on like each piece, gives you some decent defense, you know, will help you survive. You can craft this out of emeralds. It's pretty neat. So next up is the Amethyst armor. This is another really cool armor I like. You know, it's pretty decent. You know, it'll help you survive against tons of like different Orespawn threats. Has some good durability, as you can see on the top left. You know, that's the durability that it has. So that's the Amethyst armor. So yeah, next up we got the Ruby armor, which is way stronger and better than the Amethyst armor, and also way more durable as well, as you can see on the top left. So yeah, that's the Ruby armor for you. Next up we got the Lapis Lazuli armor. So yeah, Lapis Lazuli has a use in this mod, so you can craft armor out of it, and as soon as you do, the helmet auto enchants itself to Protection 2, Aqua Affinity 1, and Respiration 2. Chestplate auto enchants at Protection 2. Same goes with the leggings and boots. So yeah, it's a decent set, I'd like to say. So yeah, friggin' cat. What are you doing? So next up we got the Peacock Feather set. You know, it's a pretty neat set, and the boots only auto enchant themselves to Feather Falling 4. It's a decent armor set. And by the way, I'm only doing this because I'm running out of time in this video and to make this video. So yeah, and also when you wear this set, it gives you Feather Falling, which is pretty neat. Wait, I wonder if the Lapis set will give you any effects. No, don't look like it. So yeah, the Peacock Feather set, the durability rating, it's slightly worse than, the Lapis set and whatnot. So yeah, that's what you get when you craft some armor out of Peacock Feathers. So next up, we got the Tiger's Eye set, which looks pretty cool. It's a see-through set of armor made out of, like, this crystallized substance that's really powerful, that's also really durable, and will help you, protect yourself against a lot of stuff. So yeah. So next up, we got the pink tourmaline set, which clearly matches my skin very well. Anyway, so this is slightly worse than the Tiger's Eye set, but it'll still help you protect yourself against, certain things. But next up, we got the experience set, which I feel like is like a slightly enhanced version of the emerald set that I've shown you. And when you craft and wield this armor, each piece auto enchants itself to protection 2, and the boots also auto enchant themselves to feather falling 2. It's a pretty neat set, I like to say, and the durability, it's pretty good. So yeah, that's the experience set. And now we got the lava eel set, which is really cool. You literally craft these out of lava eels, which once again, you could fish out of lava with the, with the ultimate fishing rod. So yeah, the lava eel set, when you wield this and craft this, it'll automatically enchant itself. The helmet will enchant itself to fire protection 2, aqua affinity 1, respiration 2. The chest plate will auto enchant itself to fire protection 1. Same goes with the leggings and the boots, and also feather falling 1. So yeah, I'd say it's a decent set when it comes to protection, and the durability, it's okay. So yeah, that's the lava eel set for you. So next up has to be probably my favorite set when it comes to style, the moth scale set. So you can craft this set out of moth scales after killing Mothra, the boss. The durability is pretty good, and then this auto enchants, and each piece auto enchants itself when you craft this. It auto enchants itself to blast protection 4 on the helmet, blast protection 4 on the chest plate, leggings, and boots, and feather falling 4 on the boots as well. So yeah, this is some explosion proof armor that you could get right here. But yeah, after that though, and next up is my favorite set of armor in the entire mod, the Ultimate set, because it's one of the most overpowered sets you could ever craft in the mod, made out of uranium and titanium. So yeah, when you craft this and wield this, it automatically enchants itself. The helmet would be protection 4. Oh, my phone's pretty charged, let me unplug it real quick. Aqua affinity 1, respiration 2, chest plate protection 4, same thing with the legs and boots, but with the boots it's a feather falling 4. It's pretty neat if you ask me. So yeah, next up though, hold on. Now we're friggin' cat. Now we're in the overpowered territory of armor. This gets really crazy when it comes to durability. Which is the Mobzilla scale set. When you obtain this, it automatically enchants itself to protection 4, aqua affinity 1, and respiration 2 on the helmet, on the chest plate, protection 4, same goes with the leggings and the boots, while slapping on feather falling 4. So yeah, pretty neat set. It has 11,000 durability on the helmet. That's crazy. So yeah, but next up though, that's not even it. We got this Queen scale set, which doesn't auto enchant to anything when you obtain it, but it has some crazy durabilities and defensive properties. You'll look like a boss when you wear this, and it will protect you against pretty much anything, but it ain't the strongest. This is the Royal Guardian set. Check this out. So yeah, when you obtain this set by killing the king, spoiler alert, this is what it'll auto enchant itself to. The protection 4, aqua affinity 1, respiration 2, and unbreaking 3 on the helmet, protection 4 and unbreaking 3 on the chest plate, same goes to the leggings and the boots, but don't forget the feather falling, has some insane durability, and it gives you slow falling for, forever when you wear this, because, you're basically an angel when you wear this. So yeah, that is all the armor to show, and to put some armor to the test, let me put on the ultimate set. Yep, let me put on the ultimate set and grab these 4 weapons right here, and we're going to be fighting the mobs and bosses next. Here we go, the part y'all have been waiting for. Oh, and by the way, guys, I will be breaking this video up into segments because, nobody wants to hear me babble on for that long. So if you want to watch like a certain section of the video, I will, divide the timestamps in, the scrolling bar. So yeah, if you guys look at it, or like the chapters of the YouTube video. So yeah. But yeah, to start off though with the mobs and bosses and whatnot, first up I got some miscellaneous spawn eggs that you can spawn in vanilla mobs with now, like the snow golem, the iron golem, the wither boss, and the ender dragon. So when you spawn these guys in, you got a snow golem, and also an iron golem, and also a wither boss if you really wanted one, and an ender dragon, which I should not have spawned in. I'm gonna go from passive all the way up to bosses. So next up we got some passive mobs on the way, like a bird, just a regular old bird, and when you spawn them in you could get different colors. It's pretty neat. So we got birds, and we also got ostriches, which you can ride as well. So these guys have 25 health. It's really cool. You can ride these guys pretty much anywhere you want. So yeah, that's an ostrich for you, and yeah. But yeah, next up we got a cliff racer. So yeah, these are just like little birds that fly around cliffs. I guess that's where they spawn. Next up we got a mosquito. So you may, yeah, mosquitoes are annoying. You may want to kill these guys, you know, like in real life. So next up we got a moth, you know, just a relatively large moth that flies around. You could get different colors of them. And we got butterflies, which you could also... Wait, what? There's a dimension? There's a butterfly dimension? Oh, that's right. That's the 5th dimension that I forgot to visit. So yeah, the butterfly dimension. Let's go ahead and, you know, enter the dimension, I guess. Yeah, this is one dimension I completely forgot about. Whoa, that is really cool. This is like a very cliff-like... Excuse me, dimension. It's like a very cliffy and floating islandy dimension. Yeah, sorry I forgot to show this. I completely forgot that the butterfly dimension existed, so no love for it, but hey, at least I get to see it. So right here, there's holes where you could fall to your death, apparently, and underneath it, there's like lava and whatnot, and other islands. Yeah, this is like a very dangerous island. There isn't much in dimension, but there isn't much, but you better watch out, because, you know, just land on every water or lava puddle that you could if you have fire resistance or something. But yeah, pretty neat dimension, but I wonder where the central part of it is. Oh, that's a red ant nest. Yeah, get away from those. So yeah, with all that said, that's the butterfly and its dimension for you. Now let's move on. But yeah, that's how you get out of the dimension. You just find another mob and just click enter the dimension to get out of that dimension. But anyway, next up we got the chipmunk. Yeah, it's a little guy. It's a little guy, I say. You know. Oh, I did not mean to kill you. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's a little chipmunk. You know what? Let's spawn in a few. Yeah, we got Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Anyway, so next up we got the cassowary. What is this guy? Oh, it's like a bird. You know, a nice, tall, standing bird with 10 health. It's pretty neat. It's raining experience from the Ender Dragon that I /killed earlier. But yeah, next up though, we got some cooler stuff with the passive mobs. We got the normal apple cow. Yes, we got all the apple cows, the golden apple cow and the enchanted golden apple cow. When you kill these guys, you are supposed to get enchanted golden apples and whatnot. Yeah, let me try that again. So apple cow, golden apple cow, enchanted golden apple cow. So yeah, when you kill these guys, there you go, you get their drops. And we also got a crystal apple cow, which is completely see-through. That's really cool, I like that. So when you kill him, you get the normal cow drops plus an apple and a crystal apple, and same goes with those other guys. It's pretty neat. So next up, we got the frog. It's pretty funny. He looks hilarious. So he has 8 health, and you can apparently kiss the frog and turn it into a princess, which is untexturized. Oof. So yeah, off camera she was texturized, but now it's no longer texturized. Well, that's weird. But next up we got a beaver. You know, just a normal beaver, just a guy with 15 health. So yeah. Oh, just an FYI, most of the birds don't really drop anything, but if you do kill them, they usually drop chicken feathers or maybe fish. So yeah. Anyways, next up we're getting to the mildly aggressive territory. So first up we got a rat. So these are the little guys that spawned for my sword earlier, as you may have seen. They have 5 health, they help you fight, they're pretty nice. And when you kill them, they drop rotten flesh, so what's even the point in killing them while you have some little buddies with you that could help you fight. So next up we got a cricket. So yeah, there's a couple of crickets that, you know, just jump around. They only have 3 health. So yeah. So next up we got a rubber ducky. Oh, look at it, it's a rubber ducky. Wait, ducky. Yeah, I have created an army of rubber duckies. Oh shoot, I just realized I'm in creative. So yeah, game mode 0. So yeah, let's go ahead and... Will any of these guys attack me? Oh shoot, these rats are evil. These rats are evil. Yeah, only the good ones you can only spawn from your sword. So yeah. Next up, we got a red ant. So yeah, I already shown y'all what, you know, the termites and the other ants were like earlier. So what's the point? So yeah, here's the red ant, which you can't go to a dimension with. He only has 1 health. So when you punch him, he dies. So yeah. Yeah, that's a red ant. Next up, we got a ghost. Just like a regular old ghost that follows you around for some reason. only has 2 health. And we also got a Ghost Pumpkin Skelly. Oh, that's a little terrifying. And the noise that they make, though. So, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you with my skate string bow. Ow. Who keeps hitting me? Oh, that friggin' rat. Whatever. So, yeah, let's snipe the ghost down. Ooh, I almost got him. So, yeah. Where's my cursor when I need it? Like the little crosshair. What happened to my crosshair? Oh, wait a second. The people who play with this, circular stylus, yeah, they don't have a crosshair. Oof. But, yeah. Looks like I can't kill that guy, so, yeah. But yeah, next up we got a coin, so yeah, let's spawn in a coin. And also there's a t-shirt, this is like a, advertising, Orespawn. So yeah, it says, thank you for playing, Orespawn.com. Guides, sneak peeks, and new downloads. So yeah, when you kill these, you get an emerald. So yeah, you get an emerald when you kill these things. So next up we got a boyfriend, and we also got a girlfriend. So you can tame these guys, and they will help you fight, which is pretty neat, so... yeah, I guess that's pretty neat. So next up, we got a cloud shark. This is a rather weird mob. It's a shark that bites you, and he flies. So yeah, when you kill him, he drops bones, paper, and some string. So next up, we got a fairy, a nice little fairy. Oh geez, you're a lot smaller than I thought. So 40 health, and I honestly feel bad for killing y'all. Oh, that was brutal. So yeah, they drop nothing, unfortunately. Oh geez, that's a loud weapon that you got there. But yeah, next up we got a rotator, the rotator. This guy's a weird mob. It's literally rotating metal rings that attack you. It's a bit weird. So yeah, when you kill it, it drops nothing. Oh no, it drops iron, that's what it drops. So yeah, that's the rotator. So next up we got a crystal urchin. Yo, that looks really cool. Oh shit, that guy lights you on fire, and when you kill it, it drops a crystal apple and some pink tourmaline ingots, which is pretty neat. So yeah, next up we got a scorpion, the guys that we seen earlier, the scorpions. Oh geez, you hurt, you sting. So yeah, so yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, I remember, these guys sound like a frog when you hit them. So when you kill the scorpion, it sometimes drops titanium nuggets and whatnot, but sometimes it just drops nothing. So yeah, I just killed it with the chainsaw. Man, I'm brutal like that sometimes. So next up, we got the attack squid. And as I stated earlier, you need to be real careful with these guys, because if you kill them at the wrong time, it could spawn in the kraken. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Oh, okay, it didn't happen. So when you kill it, it drops fish. So and it has a really funny sounding death sound. Listen to it. So yeah, when you hit it, it sounds really funny. So yeah. So yeah, that's what it sounds like when you kill it and whatnot. It's pretty funny. So next up, we got the purple thing. So these are the little things that the queen spawns in. Nothing. Oh, jeez, that hurt. How did you do that much damage to me with the ultimate set on? All right, so yeah. And it also took some durability out of it, too. And I'm going to see if I could snipe it down with the, the skate string bow. Ooh, almost. It's whatever. That thing's just going to fly away anyway. So next up, we got the dungeon beast. So this dude has 65 health. You could get different, varieties, and they hurt. They're made of bedrock, apparently. So yeah, I don't know why I spawned in 2. And when you kill it, you get pink tourmaline ingots. Woo frickin' who. Yeah, and when they get lit on fire, they jump into the water. It's pretty good. It's pretty funny. Alright, so next up we got the leaf monster, which it's basically just a leaf monster. As you can see, it's self-explanatory, and when you kill it, you get charcoal when you light it on fire. But when you kill it normally, you get some wood. Like for example, let me chainsaw you like the tree that you are. Yeah, you get some wooden logs when you kill it normally, but when you kill it using fire, you get charcoal. I like that detail. That's pretty nice. So next up, we got the Robo Sniper. So yeah, this is a little guy on wheels, which is supposed to be a boss, but he only has 20 health. So yeah, he shoots little robot laser charges at you or something. Ow. You stab it. He has some pretty high defense too. It only done 18 damage to him. Oh, the purple thing just attacked me again. And when you kill it, you get nothing? Hold on, let me kill him again. You get cow materials when you kill him. What? I think that drop is bugged. Like I said, this mod is still a work in progress. Not everything is perfect, so yeah. Next up, we got the dragon. Like a regular old dragon. Oh, he's pretty cool. He has 200 health, and you could actually tame this guy. It's pretty neat. And when you kill him, which is kind of unfortunate, he drops some raw meat. So yeah, next up we got the criminal. Now this guy, you do not want him to hit you, because if you do let him hit you, he will steal your stuff. On occasion, he will steal your stuff. Watch as some things will disappear from my inventory. I think once again that's another detail that's still a work in progress. So the criminal, he has some high defense. Oh wait, no, that's not him. He just has 100 health. He has quite a lot of health. But yeah, even if he does steal your stuff, when you kill him, he will give you your stuff back. But if you just kill him alone, he'll just give you some emeralds. It's pretty neat. So next up, we're entering into some really aggressive mob territory, as if we didn't enter it already a while ago. Next up, we got a bee. Now, this dude is really annoying. So yeah. Oh, jeez. And he's also really loud, and he poisons you. Oh, jeez. Yeah, poisons me, and when you kill him, he drops flowers, butter candy, sugar, and golden nuggets. That's pretty neat. But yeah, next up though, we got a more annoying mob, which is the mantis. It's another giant bug that flies around, makes that loud noise. So yeah, let's get it. Oh geez. He has some decent defense as well. Not really high defense, but some decent defense. So yeah, when you kill him, he drops the mantis claw, as mentioned earlier, uranium nuggets, and an item frame for some odd reason. So yeah, next up we're getting into some like light boss territory. Next up we got, ow, can you stop attacking me? So yeah, next up we got the Triffid. Oh, this dude sounds really cool when he's spawning. Did you just get rid of those items on the ground? Hold on. Yeah, apparently when you drop an item on the ground right next to a Triffid, you're not getting it back, unless you kill him. So yeah, the Triffid, ow, that hurts a lot. Okay, you know what, let me get some enchanted golden apples using the toolbox mod. There we go. Can't even speak right. So yeah, enchanted golden apple. They're still fighting me. All right, so dang it, my inventory is full. Oh no. So hold on. Alright, got myself some butter apples, and now I'm ready to fight. Come at me, bro. Come at me. So, yeah. Oh, geez. You don't have that good of a defense, do ya? Yeah, so most of these... And one thing that's iconic about the Orespawn mod is the fact that some of these bosses have a really high defense. Like, you can't kill them in one hit. Like, for example, this skate string bow actually does 100 damage, and these guys have 100 health, and if it doesn't kill them in one hit, then that means they have a high defense. And these dudes regenerate health, too. You know what? Chainsaw time. It's chainsaw time. So, yeah. Jeez, y'all are annoying. Ow. Hold on. You know what? Skate string bow. Boom. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that only took, like, half of their health. And also, they have, like, a cooldown, so you can't do it again, which is irritating. Ow. So when you go near them, yeah, don't screw with the Triffids. So you know what? I'll just walk away from them. So yeah. So next up though, we got the Brutafly, which is a big butterfly that attacks you. Yeah. So when you kill it, once again, a high defense. It spawns in a bunch of beautiful butterflies, and it drops a bunch of gold nuggets, which is pretty neat. So next up though, did it just try to light me on fire? So next up we got a water dragon, which I feel like these guys should be in the water, but I'm just gonna spawn it on land because screw it. So yeah, this guy shoots a bunch of water dragon charges at you. So that's not annoying, is it? And he attacks everything. So yeah, he has some high defense, like he only takes 60 damage from a 100 damage weapon, and he drops fish, water dragon charges, and an item frame, and water dragon scales. So yeah, next up we got some dinosaurs on our hand. We got a T-Rex, an Allosaurus, and a Baryonyx. So yeah. Oh geez, I did not mean to spawn in two of them. Oh geez. So yeah, when you kill the T-Rex, which has really high defense actually, it drops a T-Rex tooth, and that's all it does. Yeah, it drops a tooth. So yeah, let's kill him, get another tooth, because why not? So yeah, next up we got is an Allosaurus. So, dear gosh, that thing's big. So yeah, so this dude's neutral. He only takes like 10 damage from a 30 damage weapon. That is actually crazy. So yeah, he actually, some of these guys have some intimidating sound, like custom sounds. That's really cool. I like that. So when you kill him, you get cow materials for some reason. But yeah, that's the Allosaurus for you. And next up, we got the Baryonyx. So yeah, the good old Baryonyx. Dude only has 400 health. I think he's also neutral. Yeah, he's neutral. So yeah, don't want to totally screw around with them. So when you kill him, you get steak or beef, because I kill him with a fire aspect weapon. So yeah. Alright guys, what you just seen was just all baby time preparation. Now we're gonna fight some actual big boys right now, some big bosses. So first up, we got a hammerhead. Yes, we're gonna be fighting the hammerhead. So yeah, this dude, oh geez, that thing is large. Okay, he knocks me back like really far, and he has some decent defense too. So yeah, let's keep shooting him. Luckily, I got this ranged weapon because this actually came in handy. You know what, let's see if we can get a hit on him. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, nope, he's not letting me get any more hits on him. So yeah, I keep shooting him with the bow, and when you kill him, he doesn't drop much. What is that? Oh, wait, what? Is that the attitude adjuster? Oh, that is one weapon that I completely forgot to review. Oh, the attitude adjuster? Ah, shitefuls. Hold on. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot that I did not put this in the chest. So the attitude adjuster, it does 86 damage, and it also has this really cool ability. Check this out. One of my favorite weapons. I don't know why I completely forgot to put this one in the chest, which is really dumb. So when you press and hold on the ground, supposedly it explodes. It's like the thunder staff and the ray gun all over again. It doesn't even work. Like, I think it has to do with like the resource packs being bugged out or something. But yeah, when you hold this hammer, you'll be very intimidating. So yeah, that's the attitude adjuster for you. So yeah, after we fought the hammerhead, which wasn't too bad, we got the vortex. So this thing, it's basically a giant pair of eyes that slaughters you, which has I think like 400 health or something crazy like that, and you don't have very high defense, do you? So yeah, there we go. When you kill the vortex, you get the vortex eye, the uranium titanium nugget, and an item frame, because you know, it's Orespawn. Every mob drops an item frame in this mod. So next up, we got the basilisk. Okay, now that is scary. Alright, he slithers around and like slows you down and stuff, and he hits like a truck. Anyway, and he has some really high defense, and he only has like 200 health. Come on, chainsaw. Oh, jeez. Yep. So yeah, the basilisk drops emeralds and also the basilisk scales. So yeah. But yeah, next up we got the Robo Gunner, the Robo Pounder, and the Robo Warrior. Yes, we're entering the robot territory. So yeah, let's fight the Robo Gunner. Oh jeez, that thing is intimidating. Alright, so yeah, he punches at you, but he also shoots stuff at you. So yeah, he only has 80 health, but I think his defense is really high. Yeah, he only took 6 damage from that. And from the chainsaw, he only takes like 20 damage or something from it. So yeah, actually only 12 damage. And when you kill him, he drops beef, but on the forums he said he's supposed to drop redstone, so yeah, it's whatever. So next up we got is the Robo Pounder. So this dude don't mess around. Alright. Oh jeez, he's swinging them arms, and he does a crap ton of damage too. Well, with his ultimate gear, he's pretty survivable. So he has 200 health, let's get rid of him. Jeez, he only took like 20 damage from that. He's swinging them arms, jeez. Anyway, so with this bow, he only takes like 20 damage from the bow. So yeah, just keep shooting them arrows at you. Don't go near them arms. Why does all these mobs drop like beef and whatnot? I don't know. It's whatever. Like I said, still a work in progress. And next up, we got the good old Robo Warrior. So don't mess with this guy. He's a warrior. He both shoots and slaughters for a lot of damage. So yeah, so the Robo Warrior, his defense wasn't as high as I thought. Oof. So yeah, 136 health, and he's not taking any more damage. Oh geez. Oh geez. Okay, from the chainsaw he was taking more damage. Once again, another bug drop, but it's whatever. So next up though, we got two like sea creature bosses. The sea monster and the sea viper. You know what, let's spawn in both of them at the same time. 110 health. And this dude, wait, what? They fight each other. The sea viper and the sea monster fight each other. You know what, sea monster, since the sea viper damaged you, oh shoot. Ooh, that was close. So he drops fish and item frames because why not? So the sea viper, he's really cool. Oh jeez, am I getting near the Triffids or is that him? Oh yeah, that's him. So yeah, boom, 80 damage, 40. He only takes like 40 damage from this bow. And at the moment he doesn't drop anything, but he usually drops the sea viper tongue. So yeah. Alright guys, we got some big bosses coming up. But first, I want to showcase these little guys, the prince and the princess. So the princess is pretty cool. You could tame these guys with blocks of diamonds if you wanted to. Why do you sound like the king? I don't know. So the princess, you could tame these guys with blocks of diamonds. You could, you know, age them. It's pretty cool. These guys will fight by your side when you tame them, and they're really OP as well. So yeah, that's really cool. The prince and princess. So yeah, and then after that, you got yourselves some big boy bosses. So first up, we got Mothra. Yeah, you don't want to mess with him. He has 150 health. I thought you would be bigger, honestly. When you kill him, releases butterflies and moss. Drops a bunch of stuff, like a nether star, and like blaze rods, and nuggets, and moth scales. So yeah, after that, we got the big boy in the house, the Kraken, and the spawn egg says, "Uh-oh, don't." Your world is basically conquered by this giant friggin' squid, also known as, iconically, the Kraken. So yeah, this dude has 3,000 health, but good luck killing him, is all I have to say. Jeez. Oh jeez, he sucks you in too. Luckily I'm wearing the ultimate gear because this stuff really protects you. Yeah, so let's keep shooting at him. Oh jeez, this is intense. So, yep, keep shooting him, keep on shooting him. He will eventually die, but if you don't kill him quick enough, he will spawn in more Krakens, which is like the scary part. Ow, that actually hurt a lot. Oh jeez, he's coming down. He's coming down for me. So yeah, I'm actually damaging him. Wow, I'm actually really damaging him. So yeah, so yeah, there he goes. And one more hit, and he is dead. And look at all that stuff that he drops. Drops all sorts of tools and armors and ink sacs and ingots and iron, all that good stuff. Once again, I keep forgetting items. Like, once again, I've seen the creeper launcher. Yeah, remember the creeper launcher? Yeah, this thing right here that launches creepers that actually works in this add-on? Yeah, that's another item that I completely forgot to freaking review. But yeah, if you guys, once again, if you want to download this mod, it's in the comments below if you want to try it for yourself. So next up, I'm going to need the Royal Guardian Sword for this one. And as you can see, to further proof, when I hold it in my hand, it auto-enchants itself because I'm going to be fighting Mobzilla. So yeah, wish me luck. Let's go. Okay, that's a lot of knockback. Okay. He's like hovering up and just destroying everything. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to be able to kill him. Yeah, it's Mobzilla. Yep, iconic Mobzilla for you. You know what? While he's here, let's spawn in the king. Alright. Yep, there's the king for y'all. Yep, the three main bosses of the mod, the king, the queen, and Mobzilla. So yeah, and let's spawn in the queen, because screw it. Alright, the queen is here as well. This is awesome, man. Yeah, there's many special things about this mod, really. So yeah, there's the king, the queen, and Mobzilla, all just chilling. Now let's do a kill at E command and end this very long video, so yeah. Alright, so there they all go. Wait for it. Boom. And what do they drop? Oh wow, just like a ton of diamonds and whatnot. Yeah, that's all the stuff that Mobzilla drops. This is all the stuff that the king drops, and this is all the stuff that the queen drops. So yeah, guys, that's the entire showcase of the Orespawn mod. I had to speed up. I might have to speed up this video slightly because of how long it is. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this very long movie of a mod showcase. If you did, definitely smash that like button. And yeah, the Orespawn mod, probably still one of my favorite mods of all time in Minecraft history. And yeah, I'm so glad that they brought it to life in an add-on form. Well, it's about to get finished very soon. It's gonna get finished very soon, where all the mobs are in it, because yeah, there's tons of mobs from the PC, like the Emperor Scorpion and all the bugs, like the Jumpy Bug, the Stink Bug, and etc, the Hercules Beetle. Like, all those mobs were not in this add-on, but hopefully they'll get added in soon. So yeah, with all that said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.